Hi, my name is Ronnie Akeenan. I'm a physician and I am closely involved with the development of this test, and I'm happy to welcome you to our family and look forward to working with you in the future. We'll use this first video simply to introduce you to the idea and the science. This is a report that's based on science that grew out of the Genome Project, which happened about 13 to 14 years ago, and where a breadth of genetic information was disclosed to the world. It was done locally in the United States, and this is the basis of our analysis. Our test is a simple saliva swab that then analyzes what are called SNPs, and for a lack of, or I should say, in order not to make you confused, you can think about a SNP as a mutation, and these mutations can then translate into different advantages or disadvantages, as you will soon learn. When the user gets the report about 2 weeks after submitting the samples, if you scroll through the report, you'll see that the first page that's found is called the DNWORX panel. And the DNWORX panel is a quick means of looking at all of the results in a simple page and an easy way to understand. As you'll see, the categories of the DNAWORX panel are split in between fat metabolism, carbohydrate metabolism, cell detoxification capacity, and satiety. The first category that we'd like to discuss is that of fat metabolism. So now we have a means of determining through a simple saliva swab how well do you burn fats, meaning as you are looking to remain in a wellness steady state or you're looking to lose weight, you now have a personalized means of assessing how well do you burn fats. If you're looking to lose weight and your report comes in a certain way, you could be more permissive or more restrictive of your fatty intake. So if you look at the first column, you'll see that the results are all the genes that are analyzed that speak to fat metabolism are combined into one category and then are stratified into a low, moderate, or high level. Low meaning that you are genetically blessed as it relates to burning fat, so your ability to consume fats and then burn them effectively is higher than the rest of the population. So this in their DNWORX panel would show as a green, and that's essentially a blessing. This is like telling somebody that you're training or somebody that you're counseling as it relates to their wellness and or their weight loss journey, that you can be more permissive with your fatty intake, as we have evidence to suggest that your ability to assimilate these fats and to burn them are better than the rest of the population. Then there's the moderate and the high category. If you go to the high category, evidently what it means is that you're not burning fats appropriately. You're more likely to store fats rather than burn fats. So again, as you're looking to train somebody or teach them how to achieve a wellness steady state, you want to be very restrictive with the fatty intake. It is always important to make your client understand, or your patient, that these are tests that we had no way of deciphering without the addition of a genetic test. We have no means of knowing this information through a common blood test done at anybody's office. If you stay within the fat metabolism category, you'll see there's a bar at the bottom where it includes your percent of total caloric intake. So in working with our nutritionist and putting this study together, we now determined that if you don't burn fats appropriately, then your consumption of calories derived from fats should be less. And this is what the bar guides you. The bar allows you to determine, how do I change my caloric intake? This bar is carried across the categories, as you will soon see.